Why did our group choose the topic leadership and communication in dakwah? We selected this topic because effective communication is no longer optional in Islamic leadership. It is essential. In today's rapidly changing society, leaders must be able to convey Islamic teachings clearly, wisely, and in a way that resonates with both the wider community and the younger generation. For this reason, our group chose Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah from the Muslim Welfare Organisation Malaysia, PERKIM, as he represents of an influential contemporary Islamic leader and preacher known for his impactful public speaking and commitment to dakwah. The focus of our study is his communication style and dakwah approach within leadership, specifically how his speeches inspire understanding, reflection, and positive action. In this study, we analyse 3 selected speeches available on YouTube which titled Mengapa Saya Memilih Islam, Ceramah Ambang Ramadan 1446 Hijrah bersama saudara Muslim dan Nasihat kepada sesama Muslim. Each speech was examined based on 5 aspects which are personal appearance, themes and messages, Islamic knowledge discipline, dakwah approach, and social impact. Through this study, we found that clear, wise, and effective communication plays a significant role in influencing society and strengthening dakwah efforts. The detailed explanation of each aspect will be presented by my group mates.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tuan. Next, I will continue to research methodology of IAW. This chapter explain how the study was conducted. This study used a qualitative approach with a case study method, which is suitable for exploring leadership through experience, values, and perspective. We choose Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah, who is prominent Islamic leader in PERKIM, has a strong involvement in dakwah and community development. Data were collected through face-to-face interviews conducted on 7 November 2025 at the PERKIM in Kuala Lumpur. The interview was arranged by WhatsApp, and draft questions were shared to clarify the question that we want to ask to him. The recorded interviews were carefully transcribed and checked with audio recordings to ensure accuracy. That's all. Thank you.
Now we move to research methodology. First, research design. This study used a descriptive qualitative design in the form of content analysis. Qualitative content analysis involves listening to recorded human speech. The purpose of this study is to describe the message of Islamic leadership and dakwah in the speech of Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah. The second point is data collection. 3 speech select. First is Ceramah Ambang Ramadan, Mengapa Saya Memilih Islam, and Nasihat kepada Sesama Muslim. The speech upload on YouTube, and the study used purposive sampling method. Have 4 data collection process. First is source identification, second is video viewing, third transcription, and last one data coding. The third one is data analysis. First, speech detail, which is title, duration, comment, and number of shares. Second, delivery style, tone of voice, intonation, and language use. Third, visual aspect, which is clothes, body language, and facial expression. And last one, video quality, camera angle, video clarity, and voice clarity. That's all.
Continue for the next part, which is the main finding of IAW for the chapter 2, which is literature review. For this chapter, I begin by discussing the concept of leadership in Islam. In Islam, leadership is not merely about administration or social influence. Instead, it is regarded as a sacred amanah, which is trust, that is rooted in revelation, justice, and piety. And for the concept of khalifah, refer to the leadership that uphold justice, which is adl, shura, and taqwa, and it is emphasized accountability before Allah. Therefore, Islamic leadership aims to establish governance based on tawhid, sharia, and morality. The second point is leadership and dakwah. This section highlights the close relationship between leadership and dakwah. In Islam, leadership is sacred responsibility, while dakwah is the effort to guide individuals and society toward righteousness. Leadership and dakwah are essential pillars that shape moral, spiritual, and social life in Muslim communities. An effective dakwah requires leadership qualities such as wisdom, good communication, passion, emotional intelligence, and awareness of community needs. Dakwah is not limited to preaching but also involves inspiring positive change, encouraging good, and preventing harm through compassionate guidance, which is Amar Ma'ruf Nahi Munkar. Last part is the characteristic of an ideal leader by referring to the example of Prophet Muhammad, which is the ultimate model of leadership and Dakwah. His leadership was characterized by justice, humility, compassion, consultation, shura, and service to the community. His leadership and da'wah was so strategic and organized. He practiced delegation, had a clear vision mission, and demonstrated long-term planning. His leadership was evident in managing a diverse society, Madinah, through consultation and fairness, as seen in the Constitution of Madinah. His noble character strengthened the impact of his message and attract people to the Islam.
Next, I will continue on to the biography of Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah. He was born in 1963 August in Bating, is of Hindu origin, and later he converted to Islam. He grew up as the fifth of six siblings under the care of his grandparents, and being a family that emphasized discipline and responsibility shaped the foundation of his personality. After that, he continued his education, began in Sekolah Kebangsaan Banting to SMK Teluk Datuk, and then he went to UUM in Bachelor of Economics and IIUM. He was surrounded by Murabi and friends of the struggle who provided guidance and support, making his dakwah approach mature, wise and effective. He was guided by the late Tuan Guru Haji Harundain. For his career journey, he began as a bank officer. This changed completely after he converted to Islam in 1991, when he devoted his life to community service, education and da'wah with the aim of using his life experience as a guide to help the community. His main strengths are his expertise in guiding converts, his ability to manage da'wah effectively, and his empathy born from his own experience as a new brother, making him a main reference in the world of da'wah. In the context of award and recognitions, he was produced many modules. He did Perkim Selangor, been involved in Dakwah NGOs and received various awards including Ma'al Hijrah, Maulidur Rasul, as well as international recognition from Nigeria for his dedication to the community. In the scope of understanding of Islam and Dakwah, he sees Dakwah as not just inviting people to Islam, but an effort to improve society through education, welfare and a flexible, professional approach. For experience and challenges, he faced complex challenges such as the issue of converts, labor shortage and community misunderstanding, but he overcome them with wisdom, empathy and a structural field strategy.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alia Patricia Fitri. My metric number 1231445. I would like to present my findings from a content analysis of a speech video titled Ceramah Ambang Ramadan 1446 Hijrah bersama Saudara Muslim, uploaded to the official Perking YouTube channel on the 1st of March 2025 with a duration of 56 minutes and 55 seconds. In terms of personal appearance, the speaker was dressed neatly and appropriately. He appeared calm and friendly, which reflected the image of a credible and trustworthy preacher. The main theme of lecture focused on fasting in Ramadan, highlighting Ramadan as a special time for both converts and Muslims to strengthen their relationship with Allah. For example, between 10:30 and 13:32, he shared the story of Talha bin Ubaidillah's dream, which emphasized the great value of sincere worship in Ramadan. From an Islamic perspective, the lecture was supported by references to the Quran, Hadith, and stories of the companions, making the message practical and relevant. The speaker also used a da'wah bil hikmah approach with light humor and relatable examples. Finally, he reminded the audience not to neglect the last 10 nights of Ramadan, as this is the time to seek Laylatul Qadr before celebrating 1 Shawwal. That's all from me. Thank you.
This speech tells the journey of Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah in searching for the one God. He began as a devoted Hindu, studying Sanskrit scriptures for months. then explored Christianity, but the concept of Trinity did not align with his belief in divine oneness. The turning point came when he heard the powerful words, "Good deeds are not accepted without true faith," Aqidah. Deeply moved, he attended lectures by the late Ustad Haruddin and ultimately embraced Islam, fearing to die without the correct guidance. Tuan Haji Fitri's story reminds us of the responsibility of da'wah to convey Islam with wisdom and gentleness through both words and noble character. His simple and calm demeanor inspires seekers of truth and serves as a model for tolerance in interfaith dialogue.
Next, Just Finding Tree, which focus on nasihat sesama Muslim as an effective dakwah approach. Firstly, in terms of personal appearance, the speaker demonstrates simplicity and calmness. This creates comfort and trust among the audience. Secondly, regarding Islamic knowledge discipline, the advice is based on the Quran and Sunnah and is practiced in daily life, such as regular Quran recitation and strengthening family and social relationships. Next, the dakwah approach emphasizes practicing what is preached, structure and contextual delivery, careful choice of word and storytelling from the life of the Prophet. Finally, the social impact includes increased religious awareness, better consistency in prayer and Quran reading, and greater parental awareness in educating children. That's all from me.
That the effectiveness of Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah's leadership and da'wah did not emerge spontaneously. Rather, it was shaped through life experiences, mastery of Islamic knowledge, and continuous commitment in conveying the message of Islam to society. His personal appearance, calm and courteous delivery, and depth of knowledge have established him as a preacher who is trusted and respected. The analysis of his 3 selected sermons indicates that the main themes emphasized include the strengthening of faith, advice among fellow Muslims, and a da'wah approach that is heartfelt and realistic. The da'wah methods employed are clearly grounded in wisdom, effective repetition of key messages, and understanding of the audience background, thereby creating a positive social impact, particularly in guiding and raising awareness within the community. Overall, this study demonstrates that the effectiveness Islamic leadership does not rely solely on knowledge, but also on communication skills, moral character, and the ability to convey Islamic messages in a manner that is relevant and touches the hearts of the audience. The approach of Tuan Haji Muhammad Fitri Abdullah should serve as a model in strengthening the continuity of da'wah and in nurturing a generation of Muslims who are knowledgeable, ethical, and responsible in modern society.
Ask me about love and wanna know about it. My answer would be it's everything about Allah, the pure love to our souls, the creator of you and me, the heavens and the whole universe, the one that made us whole and free. The guardian of his true believers. So when the time gets hard, there's no way to turn. As he promised, he will always be there to bless us with his love and his mercy. 'Cause as he promised, he will always be there. He's always watching